My name is Flax. I recently set out on a journey to obtain all pets, starting with the most common and climbing my way up to the rarest pet in old school RuneScape. This is the pet ladder. Welcome back, everybody, to the long awaited, highly anticipated, critically acclaimed episode 3 of the Pet Ladder series. Last episode, we left off here at Gem Rocks, which is the fastest method to obtain the Rot Golem. As you can see in this clip, I am attempting to do 3-tick mining, and this is actually really hard. But even though I'm not very good at it, it would save me nearly 100 hours on the Rot Golem grind. And at the time of recording this clip, I actually planned to do 3-tick gems all the way to Rot Golem, contrary to what I said at the end of my last video. But after a few hours of this, I realized I'm just not built for this kind of grind, and I'm just going to have to go about this pet in a different way. I'm still going to do gems, but I've decided to first head over to Motherlode Mine and unlock all of the rewards I can over there. Not because I necessarily need the rewards, but it's just an easy way to get my mining level up while I work on other things. Unlocking everything at Motherlode Mine should get me a little over 80 mining, which is going to make mining gems, without 3-ticking, noticeably faster. And at that point, it's back to gems, and possibly even shooting stars at some point as well. But for the time being, I'm headed over to Motherlode Mine. And we're coming in hot with the first milestone of the video. Got 70 mining. Alright guys, I forgot to record it, but I did unlock the upper level, which is my first unlock here at my Motherlode Mine. I was going to unlock the upstairs hopper next, but I'm about to hit 73 mining. I've been doing Motherlode for about 8 hours today, and I think what I'm going to do going forward is probably just kind of do whatever I feel like. I'm not necessarily just going to sit at Motherlode Mine until I get all 700 nuggets that I need. Probably go between this and Gem Rocks and maybe shooting stars if I need to do some editing and things like that. But either way, we're going to get this pet one way or another. But yeah, you'll see me going back and forth between different mining methods as I give level updates and other updates that I find worthy to be in this video. Alright guys, so I just discovered that there's actually a way to do 4-tick gems using the Celestial Spark, which makes battle staves. The only thing is I need 40 fletching, so I'm going to get 40 fletching real quick, and I'm actually going to go and try that out, because I was watching a video of it, and it seems a lot more chill, just in that your timing doesn't need to be quite as precise. So I'm going to get 40 fletching real quick, should probably take about 20 minutes, and then we're going to go try that out. Alright guys, so I am such a genius that I actually forgot to record any of the progress to 40 fletching, but it literally took like 25 minutes or so, and then I got some Celestial Spark, and I'm gonna go try out the 4-tick gems now. Okay, so I'm a couple hours in right now, and I'm very surprised at how much easier this is than 3-ticking. It's still pretty intensive, but what's great about it is that I don't have to be as precise with my timing, which is perfect for a skilling pleb like myself. When I was trying to 3-tick, I was actually getting between 75 and 80k XP an hour, and I was messing up a lot. With 4-tick, I'm actually staying just above 80k XP an hour. In this clip, it shows a little bit less than that. That's just because I was AFKing. But I'm actually getting more XP per hour, more gems mined per hour for less effort. And I'm actually able to sustain it for longer periods of time. This is fantastic. I'm actually pretty excited about this, which I cannot believe that I'm saying that about something like mining. You're probably still going to see updates at Shooting Stars and Motherlode Mine, but whenever I'm able to focus, I'm going to be here 4-ticking gems. Coming in with a hot 75 mining. There's 81 mining. Millions of people said that I would never accomplish this, but here I am proving them wrong. 85 mining. Let's go. 1/4 of the way to 99. Even though the level doesn't matter. Anyways, I want to take a minute, or a couple minutes actually, give a little bit of an update on my other stats. As you can see, I've leveled up my melees quite a bit over the past few weeks, and even my magic and ranged a little bit. And there's a reason for that. I'm actually going to be starting a massive Slayer grind much sooner than expected. So, very recently, I was talking to a good friend of mine about how to deal with my issue of what to do with pets that are not on this list that you guys are looking at right now. So this is kind of the official list that I've decided to use as far as the order that I'm following. So from most common, which according to this is Rocky, and then Rock Golem, Heron, all the way up to the rarest pet, which is Penance Queen. Now this list has not been updated in about 3.5 years, and there's a lot of pets that are missing from this list. Skilling pets like the sailing pet, the hunter rumors pet, the new goat hunting pet, and there's a lot of boss pets that are not on this either. Well, very graciously, he brought to my attention another list that I could use, and we're going to go over that right now. It is the collection log page, and there is a table, and basically this is collection log data. So how many or a percentage of people that have each collection log slot filled in. Now, this data is purely based on people who A, use RuneLight, and B, have a specific plugin called WikiSync, which syncs their collection log data to this page. What I can do is sort it, ascending or descending, just like the other list. I'm going to assort it descending just for the sake of ease. I can use Control F to search each collection log category. So I'm going to do all pets, and there we go. We can see where each pet lands on the list, essentially giving us another way to see how common each given pet is. Now, the only thing is that not everybody is going to be using this plugin, and not everybody is going to be using RuneLight. It's certainly going to exclude all of the bots that have gotten pets, which is nice. But I do want to point out that you look here and you see, according to this, the most common pet would be Kraken. So that should be the pet that I'm going for right now because I don't have it. But since I'm already pretty far into the Rock Golem grind, I decided I'm just going to stick with it, especially since it's just going to be the next pet anyways. I would much rather just get this over with and have it green like this. So I am going to switch to using this list. I think it's going to be a little bit more fun. It's going to give the series a little bit of a dynamic element. You know, for example, by the time I finish Kraken and Rock Golem, you know, you see next would be the Skatizo pet, but maybe that'll change and something else will be in that slot. So the series will always be changing. It's not a set in stone list, but also it's got new pets on it. I'm not going to go all the way down the list because most of the new pets are a lot farther down, but it is going to make it a little bit easier and I think a little bit more accurate, even though, like I said, this is by no means a representation of every player in the game or every pet in the game, but it's enough for me to be comfortable using it. And it makes it a lot easier to determine where I put things like the sailing pet and the goat hunting pet. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think this is actually pretty huge because it gives me an entire list of pets. So going forward, I'm going to be following this, which means that after I get the Rock Golem, we're doing an 87 Slayer grind, which that's actually going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot of content for that, and I'm really looking forward to it once again, guys. So let's get back to mining. Coming in with 90 mining. Almost halfway to 99 now. Still no pet. All right, decided to take a little bit of a break and get 70 magic. So now, once I start the Slayer grind, after I get Rock Golem, I'll be able to cast Ice Burst after I complete the Desert Treasure quest, which will help me get a lot better XP per hour on certain tasks. 91 mining. Coming in hot with 92 mining here. Officially at the halfway point to 99 mining. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the bank real quick to see some of the loot so far. Here in the bank we've got about 35k gems plus another 30k that I've sold off so that I had more capital to train magic a little bit quicker. I am going to start focusing a lot more on trying to get this pet as quickly as possible. As far as the gem rocks go, I'm only 1/3 of the way to the pet drop rate. Well, just below 1/3 of the way. Going forward, any time that I have on mobile is going to be spent mining stars. Anytime I'm on my PC, I'm going to be mining gems. Next video, we are going to have the pet no matter what. I'm going to get it. And this is going to be it for this video. I really hope to see you guys next time. Please subscribe. Leave a comment. I'd love to get some engagement, get your guys' opinions on the series and how it's going so far. And leave a like as well.